Hello, welcome to Monifactory. This is a Minecraft 1.20 mod pack based around a Minecraft mod called B.REG. B.REG is a factory mod that is centered around progressing through various different voltage tiers, semi-realistic chemistry, and automation through a digital storage mod. Monifactory is a part of a mod pack from a 1.12 mod pack known as Nomifactory, which is in turn based off of Omnifactory. I originally had a Nomifactory world with my friend Hekuba. We got very far into it. We even got to the last tier of voltage, ultra high voltage, and were able to make 2 fusion reactors. However, we lost all motivation to play due to bad infrastructure and frustration with the mod Draconic Evolution. A few months later, I started a speedrun that didn't get very far. I was craving something akin to Nomifactory, so I chose Monifactory. It also adds several quality of life mods that weren't previously included with Nomifactory. The number one thing that stands out to me is the fluid rework in AE2. Well, that's enough yap. Let's get into the video. I loaded the world and I started off by claiming the first few quests in the quest book, which gave me some tools and an electric prospector to find ores. The tools the quest book gave me are able to mine multiple blocks at a time. The aforementioned prospector helps by finding ore veins. I started off by locating a crisp copper vein. After that, I wandered around a little bit to find a place to set up a temporary home, and then I stared at this fish.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
I viciously beat it to death with my bare hands because I didn't like the way this zesty looking aquatic specimen was looking at me. I scurried away to the mines and I harvested some iron, redstone, which I'll need a crap ton of, especially during the early game, gold, tin, coal, and diamond. At this point, I am finally ready to start the factory part of the mod pack, so I begin to, oh cool, Hekuba. Together we searched for a little bit before we made a permanent base on the side of a mountain, while I moved all of the stuff into the chests. Hekuba and I upgraded all the furnaces to nearly their last level, diamond. We eventually made a furnace setup with hoppers and chests for more efficiency. Later on, I made 2 sets of tools for the both of us, forged from raw iron, which is basically cooked iron. We started by making a sugarcane farm using a sand block that makes sugarcane grow faster than normal through redstone pulses called SNAT. This thing has one caveat, and that is the fact that it can cause massive amounts of lag if left unattended due to the rate of the sugarcane growth. After that, I made a vacuum chest that takes in items within a certain adjustable radius around it. Then I headed to go out to get some sticky resin to make cables. Luckily, we had rubber trees close to our base. In Nomifactory, I had to buy it with coins that were obtained through the quest book rewards. These coins are also available in Monifactory, but we have been unable to claim certain quests due to the quest book breaking. During all this, we made a death pit that aids us in abusing the /back/home command. This allows us to not worry about eating. The time spent gathering and eating ends up taking a lot more time. While I made the wire mill, Hekuba set up the steam dynamos with a 4A energy converter that are being fed from a vacuum chest containing sugarcane. These electric machines allow us to be more efficient with material. Electric machines output a lot more compared to just making things inside the crafting table. Parts like wires, plates, screws, etc. become a lot easier and much less of a burden to make as we progress through the tiers. We also made a bridge out of rubber wood. Rubber, I hard. By the end of the session, we had the aforementioned wire mill, the bending machine for plates, the lathe for rods, bolts, and screws, the alloy smelter to mix metals, the polarizer to magnetize metallic items, and the centrifuge to separate compounds. This was all easy due to us batch crafting the machine hulls, motors, and LV circuits needed for the low voltage machine line. In the next play session, I spent an hour batch crafting circuits needed to make more machines. After that, I then made the assembling machine, which allows us to make circuit parts more efficiently. Hekuba and I then crafted and built the steam alloy smelter and grinder. They run off of steam and can do 8 items at once. Throughout the next few play sessions, I've been grinding for the blast furnace and pyrolyzed oven for phenol. Phenol is a key component for medium voltage circuits. These multi-blocks will enable us to progress into the MV tier of machines. By this time, Hekuba expanded the steam setup to 8 dynamos, and I made a drawer with a void upgrade to prevent entities building up at the sugarcane farm. That's it for today. If this does well enough, then I will consider making a series. Our next objectives are building the pyrolyzed oven, because yummy phenol, and the electric blast furnace to get aluminum, which will propel us into the next tier, medium voltage. See ya.
audience watching, he just actually said the N-word 800 times and is now saying the most racist thing ever. He's actually a KKK member. You can't refute that. Nah.